God bless the multifunctional kneecap. And pretty much, if it's hit just so, indestructible kneecap. I guess if it's hit also just so, it can be pretty easily destroyed. Well, sitting here waiting for the landlord to drop by so that I could give her my pennies and a story and something of a plan. You know, sitting here just still profoundly unplussed by the world. I mean, I don't see good. I don't see goodness in the world. I know there is goodness and stuff, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it, and so you need to feel it some. At least know that it's there, and I don't, I guess it's at times like these. I don't know that it's there. What's there, Dave? No, a world that is good, or a good thing about the world. Every single one of these people that I've had dealings with regarding crystal meth, I think now to an absolute individual, they're bad. They're bad people, and they all, they don't want to engage you. They won't engage you until they think they can get something off of you. And so they see me and they engage me right away. And I'm aware that there's shit inside of me that allows it to happen in ways that I don't understand. Well, I know that there's something deep inside of me that I do this with people. I challenge them to fail. And there's a lot to that. It's not straight up as far as understanding why I do that. And it's not very, I'm not conscious of it. And I do it, I don't know, I can't explain it. I'm a glutton for punishment. One, I really am. That I also don't understand. I mean, I'm a masochist. In the true sense of the word, whatever that word really means. When somebody gets me, there's a tinge of gratification there. But beyond that, I want to challenge them to the point where they don't steal, lie, cheat, and steal. I mean, there's got to be a point where they become human again. But I think that there isn't. There isn't. Now, I think probably the human behind the animal, the drug animal, would, show compassion or love. But as long as the animal is drug dependent and etc., that won't happen, I think. They really are like walking around zombies. They're zombies that walk around, can conduct business. They're they're zombies to different degrees also. Some of the zombies literally look like zombies. Uh, you know, look like zombies. And they stumble around like zombies. They'll come to my front door and stand there and not say anything. And and then I said, well, I got nothing. And then they'll speak words of frustration and just leave. And at first I thought they just wanted dope, but it turns out they want sex and or dope. Lots of cute guys would come by. So, many that I've never met before. This hasn't really been happening a lot recently, but in the middle of the afternoon or middle of the late morning or something, or in the early morning, 8 o'clock. But even the higher functioning zombies, and they're quick and smart, and they do the little math problems in their head fast, where I think they're already done, because they are playing with a different math than I am. I am a person who it just is, burned into my psyche that I never assume someone's going to rip me off. I never go into any negotiations with the idea that the other person's there to rip me off. I always think, in terms of fair negotiation, and I'm willing to pay for a service for people who provide something that's otherwise unavailable. I pay for that. It's a service. It's a vital service. If you can't get any other way, it's valid. But I think that is also the thing where for them it's a game about winning and losing, and they can't lose. That's why this last guy, AC, keeps wanting to mention the. So he left, saying, "Well, I think you still owe me $20." So that's how he leaves the whole thing after spending all my money. I spent all this money on him and his friends, and he pretty much takes just takes the Xanax. And I told him, no, I don't owe you $20. I said, you were gonna hook me up. I said, remember the last time you came over, just for the hug? He didn't remember, which doesn't surprise me that he doesn't remember. They remember the most infinitesimal detail of negotiation, except for where they choose to fudge it, which they're just absolutely positive of. It's like, when I go back to them and say, well, where's my $10? There's no $10. You don't. No, you owe me $10. But part, about a lot of what has me down is it's not the drug game. It's not just the drug game. The Department of Education is playing the same game with me. Has for 25 years. And now that I'm really poor, they're taking $150 a month from me. It's out of like $800. Leaves things awfully tight. Not tight. Profound deficit. It's been going on now for a couple of months, plus my other income lost. That's $300. So, So, I'm not really hanging on now. So I can get a job. But anyway, not worried, just anyway. So I'm waiting to talk to this woman. I can eventually show up, but I can't hold myself psychologically and emotionally in readiness. That takes too much energy. So what I'll do is do something today. And when she pops by, she pops by. I'll deal with her, in the moment, which is, as effective as anything. I speak pretty well off the cuff, especially when I'm hard pressed. And I don't have a lie to tell her, and I thought about telling her the truth, and the truth is that I decided to use, and that caused this problem. If I had used just what I engaged them for, if I just got that, and that'd be fine. But the damage put me in my unable to pay rent situation is caused by the people that I was working with continually ripping me off. And the government. So, I don't know. I do not have a place to go to now. Except for Tyler upstairs, but they say he's quitting because he's going to quit and go to treatment. So I'm in support of that for him. Aside from him as a possibility, and then I guess there's one other person who knows where he could get some. So there are still leads for new thieves to get you. I can't, certainly not in good conscience, go back to any of these people for anything. I mean, they're utter thieves. I'm not going to do that. And I don't want to do that. It's an experience I'm over with. And I really think that as a community somehow, because I know in some quarters, they must, there is talk of Dave, that white guy Dave on Indiana, the gay guy, yeah, really nice man. You can have him for a time, man. Pause. So it's a gray March day. You look out the window where I live. There's Bob's shop over there. See the trash across the street. It's just trash appears on my porch there, and I don't know where it comes from. I don't invite people over to my porch to throw trash in it, but it happens somehow. So, jeez.